Hi, it's Eric again, and I'm here with another template for vMix and vTask. You can use this template to slideshow any possible input in vMix. So first of all, like I always do, I'm gonna start off in vMix. So I'm gonna open it up. So what I've basically set up here, just a normal color, name them camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, 4. I will use this as a separate slideshow. I'll also have a multi-view. These ones are multi-view. Slide 1, slide 2 to 4 are all multi-views of the same inputs here, just to create different variations. I also got a blank page here that I'm viewing as a background. So in vTask, I've got two templates. One is slideshow inputs and one is slideshow overlay. Let's go on the overlay side. The overlay, I've got all the names corresponding to vMix. So slide 1 to 4 is also in here as slide 1 to 4. What I'm doing is I'm using vMix function, and in the function I'm just using overlay input 4. I'm assigning it to the name slide 1 here. I'm just using 4 for all of them. So if you can check, the only difference is I'm changing the input and I'm putting in a delay. It depends. If I want this slide to stay for more than 1 second, so you can just change the delay of this one for that slide. So this delay is going to affect slide 1, and then slide 2's delay follows. So they're all set to 1 second each. So I'm going to display for 1 second each. That's what I'm doing. The magic of the slideshow is the loop. Basically, I'm looping 100 times, starting from row 1, and do that for 100 times. If you want to do it forever, just put an infinite number in there. I'm going to connect to vMix right now, and I'm just going to click start, and I'm going to say rate time. If these were banners, it's just going to happen, and whilst it's happening, I can just go ahead and switch my camera. I'm going to view the blank one because it looks good on black. Right, so what you can do is I also have another template here. So I'm going to stop this one running right now. I can open that template up, and that one is inputs. It's the same setup, but this time it's not going to happen on an overlay. It's just going to happen on the main input itself. So it's going to basically like what I was doing here, switching, or you can make a slideshow of that. With that, it's simple. There's no need for delays because I'm using a vMix input, which has ability to set the duration, so you can use that as your delay. So if I want the first camera to stay on for whatever time, I can increase it up here. So, and again, you can change the name, but make sure the same name you put in vMix, if it's capitalized, should be the same you put in vTask. So with this one, it's that simple. Same thing, I'm adding a loop and setting it to 100, and that's it. So if I'm gonna connect and then start, and let's see that one in action as well. So with that one, it's just gonna switch between these cameras. Now I can just leave this to play, then I can also open up another instance to control the banners. In that one, I'm gonna just load the overlay over here, connect to vMix, and start, and then run that one as well. So both of them will be working at the same time. Isn't that cool? So what if I want to stop it, or I want to change the slideshow after a certain time, when to do this once and when to do these ones? I'm going to use only one instance of vTask. I'm going to close one. Yeah, there's a cool function in vTask called vTask loader function. What it does is very simple. For instance, I want that to happen after the loop. Well, I don't want to loop for that many, so I'm just going to set the loop to 0. If we did finish our loop, then it will pass on to the next line. And this function here can load another project file. So what you do is you just browse the file you want. So I want to switch to the input template. So now that you've done that, you have to make sure you save your project, because we are in overlay, so save it on top of overlay. Let's just start it and see. I'm just gonna retime it. Yeah, you can see after it finished what it's doing, it's gonna go and fire up and start automatically playing the input. So you can see it started working on the cameras. That's some cool feature. You can use combination to do something. Obviously we didn't change the loop here, so it's going to do this 98 times right now, not what I wanted. So I'm going to set this back to 0. So when it gets there, it finishes, and that's it. So in this case, if we wanted to go back, all we have to do is to add another vTask loader over here, and then we're going to double click that, and now we're going to choose the overlay. So it means when it gets here, it's going to go and open the other one. When it goes in the other one, it's going to open this one, back and forth. So let's see it in action. We've got to make sure we save it, save over that, so that the new loader function will be added when it's being loaded. So now we can start from any one. So after it finishes doing the background, it's going to switch to the other project and do the banners. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching, and you can download this template on my website, VFX Blend, and I'm also going to update the website very soon. so you can also add your templates when you do something cool, so we can share it. We're gonna have a big community, and I'm open for requests. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button. It's been Eric.